Hello, everyone. Just give me a moment. The one who tune in, I will share this live. First, I want to say that it's so embarrassing because I just started my live 15 minutes ago. And I was speaking for 15 minutes. And then I realized in 15 minutes that my live wasn't online, that there was no picture, no sound. I'm sorry about that, guys. So I'm starting now again, and it's good. It was a warm up for me, because yeah, it's so interesting. It's so interesting why it's happened. I feel a lot of heat now. Wow. Whew. So just give me a moment to share this live with the tribe. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Whew. Okay. So I believe that I will be able to see your comments through my phone. So if you have any questions during this live and anything, just let me know and I will be happy to talk to you. Let me start with intention and what's actually going to happen in this live, or what is my intention and why I'm here now. So guys, I have created my first ever art, my first ever painting art. It's a digital art, but it's my first work, like in a sense of this kind of serious work for me, because it was like a huge step, and I want to share with you this journey, how it's all happened, and how you can relate it to your journey. And I believe that I will be speaking to many light workers, not just now, the one who tune in now, but the ones who will tune in later, in any other now in the future. And I believe that a lot of light workers will tune in to all of our creation, of all the ones who are working now, in the future, when the next wave of awakening going to happen. So whatever we are doing now, guys, we are just planting the seed for a global mass. So yeah, I believe so. So I'm gonna sharing my pre-story, how this art created, like my story of my relation to art as a whole, from my childhood and all of this kind of stuff. Then I will present you my artwork. Her name is Dakota. I don't know, this name just came to me right away. Dakota is a being. It's a Syrian being. And yeah, she just shared with me her name. Her name is Dakota. I will be sharing with you how Dakota was created, how she was born. And I will be sharing why many of us choose to suppress their gifts in our life. And I know that many of you can relate that to themselves, to yourself, because yeah, I know how it feels. And today I have kind of like a structure, because usually I'm a flying fairy. I just like speak, and another moment I forget what I was speaking about, and I'm already like in another topic, and it's going on like that. So right away, if you like me, have some structure, because water needs structure, and it's better just look at your phone or to your notes and know what you're going to share. Then I will be sharing how to start making art. And I know that now it's so important, because now it's a time, guys. Now it is a time to create art. Now it is a time to create any work from the heart, because we are planting the seed for people to come, I would say. And then Dakota, the beings from my art, will be sharing with you light language transmission. Dakota's activation of artistic key code within you, key codes of artists as artists, and key codes of creation flow. And that's going to be awesome. I know that. So let me go into the comments. Is there any? Okay. Hello, sister. I see Aria with me. And Aria played a huge role in my journey, and I will be sharing about that. Huishena marakiana suitapa, kuina marakutututu kiana masara itapa. Kuyutuku ukukutu masara kiana maku utapiara kutaka. Shututu kiana masai. Kuitapa kuwa mama makitu kutuku. Okay, family. Let me begin. I'm sorry if my words gonna be like that, glitchy, because when I feel like a high frequency, it's sometimes hard for me to speak honestly, but I will do my best. First, I want to share with you my story in relation to art. I had really challenging childhood, and I know that many of light workers just like me had a really challenging childhood because we just choose, to go this path with a nice initiation, in a sense, and go really wild on that. So I had kind of like challenging childhood, and I've never had even a chance to do some art. I even had no chance to paint in my school. And because I had no family and started like living by myself since year time, art, it was the last thing what I was thinking about. And yeah, that's how most of my life was this way. And I was thinking that I can't sing with my voice. I believe that I can't dance. And yeah. And I know that there are many, just like me, went through kind of this initiation, and we suppressed a lot of our gifts. And later I will be speaking on why we've done that. So eventually 2020 changed my life. And I know that 2020 changed life for many of us. 2020, it's a really interesting year. It was so challenging year for me. Maybe not for you, and that's good. Maybe for you too. But especially like two last months was the most challenging months in my life. But this life, it's not about that. It's about art. So, Shina marakiera parkusa karakataktuk umpaikata. Kushta maita pasuinta parakita pasuinama. Shuna pa. Shuna pa kutapa. So, first, what I've been awakened to, it's to my movements of my body. So dancing, it was my first initiation. It started like a couple of years ago. Little by little, I start like moving my body and like find my movements and all this kind of stuff. And I went through like, I don't know, thousands of frequencies, how to dance. And it's like how you dance, it's how you vibrate. How you vibrate, that's how you dance. And when your frequency is changing, your movements is changing, because everything is frequency, everything is energy. And first I start dancing, and dancing opened my heart so much. Dancing opened this flow, this channel, this confidence in myself. And that was so like huge step in my life, and I'm beyond grateful to the universe to present this to me. And 2020 gifted me another gift. All my life I was thinking that I can't sing, that I have no voice. And I believe that so strongly. But in this year, the voice started just coming through me. And in my plant medicine ceremonies, I just started singing. And I discovered to myself that it's a wrong belief. It's not freaking true when you think that you can't sing. It's just in energy blockages in your energy field and just traumas. It's just something like, something like keeping you from expressing yourself. And as soon as I start working more with energy, um, I start like healing this parts of me, releasing this, and my voice just by itself like start like building, and now like I'm singing like almost all the time. And light language, believe it or not, but I started speaking light language in May this year. And I remember myself actually speaking light language in my childhood, but I had no idea that it was light language, honestly. Let me check. Okay. So I had no idea that it was light language. So in this year, in the month of May, I started speaking light language with the help of my sister. Her name is Aria. She is with me in this chat, in this live. She just spoke to me light language, and she kind of blow like her breath into me, and eventually, like it's like wave by wave, it started flowing so freaking fast, and suddenly I found myself like speaking light language like non-stop, channeling like thousands of different frequencies. And now I even can't understand how it's happened. It's just happened, and it's a huge gift because now it's like 100% of my life almost. Coding, decoding, and all this kind of stuff, it's what I do. And I believe in summer. I was looking around, and I'm like already was kind of like fluent channeler of light language through my movements, through my voice. But I started like seeing another starseed like making art, making some mandalas, creating some symbols, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, why it's not flowing through me? Why it's not working through me? And I was trying, something, but it just wasn't there. And what I decided at that moment, that I'm not gonna force myself. If it's not flowing, that's okay. That's perfect. I'm gonna use what's presented to me, and I was channeling through my voice, through my movements, and it was awesome. But at one day, I just found myself that I want to go and draw something. I want to go and do some symbols, and it's just like started flowing. And for me, first, it started flowing like through some mandalas, through creating like using some different fun apps and all this kind of stuff. And with each and every day, it's become like stronger and stronger, and more visions and like frequency. Like let's try that, let's try that. And a week ago, I found myself saying myself that, oh my God, I want to start painting. Like, I want to start painting. I have never done it in my life. Like, just like, I don't know, sun in my childhood. And I want to start doing that. And now I will show you my first digital artwork, what I created. And I will tell you how it was created, and that anyone can do this. Anyone can do it. The only thing what you need to start is just believe in yourself. Okay, let me share my screen with you. Let me know if you can see my artwork in the comment, if you can. Okay. Just breathe for a moment. Just look at her eyes. I've never was more proud for my creation, as I am proud now, because it's just the beginning and I feel that. And I want to share with you that how it's all started. First, I want to remind you that her name is Dakota. She is a Syrian being, and she painted herself. I would say that I wasn't planning to do anything such as this. You know what you see now. I just uh, I just went on YouTube and started painting eyes and created a circle and triangle, start making face, and it was like a different face, and then like eyes by eyes, lips, nose, ears, and eventually it was changing itself like all the time, and then she was born. So I have no words. Let me see the comments. Okay. So what I have to tell you about her, that she shared with me that she is from Isis lineage. That's what I got. And that she has a properties of blue lotus. I believe that I will find out more about her eventually, but for now, she shared with me that her name is Dakota, she is a Syrian being, and she has a properties of blue lotus. Yeah. And she appeared in my life to activate my artistic key codes, my creation flow. And she appeared in my life to assist each and everyone as well. If you tuned in this stream, maybe it's for you as well, because everything is divine. We will come back later to her again. Okay. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister. I don't know how to express this feeling, you know. I've never in my life was more like, it's kind of, I'm a little bit nervous, but in the same time I'm excited, and in the same time I'm proud of myself, and at the same time I'm like it's a soup of feelings and emotions, and it's amazing. Thank you for being with me, sister, and thank you for being with me, each and everyone in this live. Thank you for holding this space for me, because I know that it's something deep birthing, and I want to share with you this experience. I love you guys so freaking much. Okay, let me go next. So as I told before, that she is created herself by herself, and the only thing what you need now to start doing your art, it just start. It just, how I've done it myself, I just went on YouTube videos, and like how to draw that, and then I went to like just a program and just start doing that, start experimenting, trying that. And then as soon as you like connect to this flow of trying, of wanting to create something, because the flow of manifestation now so freaking powerful, the guides and your higher self, our higher self, just can't wait for us just to connect to this flow of creation. And yeah, it's so easy actually to start, but I want to be honest with you that all my life I was kind of like, I was starting something and then it didn't work. Like, I'm excited for a couple of days. I'm doing something like, wow, now I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. It's like amazing. It's just what I want. And then I'm trying, then it didn't work. It doesn't work. And then you're like, oh, it's probably not something I want to do. And like all my life, it was like, like back and forward, like all the time. And I've never like finished anything. And especially in 2020, and it's okay to feel this way in 2020. I received this message from my guides because timelines in 2020 was changing so freaking rapidly, guys. Each and every day it's a different timeline. Each and every day you live another life, another, I don't know, soul fragments. So in 2020 it was okay to be like that, but I feel like as more closer I am now to another year, I feel myself more focused now. And I feel that uh yeah, not I feel, but I want to share with you that the key, like the golden key to create something, it just keep trying, not losing hope. Because when I just start doing this art, um I went through this stage when it just didn't work, didn't flow. I'm like, what I'm gonna do? Like, it just doesn't work. I don't see, blah blah blah. Oh, I'm sucks and all this kind of stuff. It's still going on in my field. And but then I'm like, no, this time I'm gonna like go on another YouTube video. I'm gonna watch another YouTube video. Now I'm gonna try that, and I like, as soon as I like kind of go beyond this pattern in my field, it just starts flowing easily and effortlessly. So that's actually the key, and that's so simple, because there's so many lessons outside of there related to anything, and we can actually at this time we can learn anything what we want. We just want to start like with the small steps, just where we focus our attention, our consciousness. That's where the energy flows, and that's where manifestation also create itself, create what we desire, what our souls desire. So, and now I want to share with you why many of us choose to suppress our gifts. Because I suppressed for myself my art, my voice, my movements. Why we decided to suppress our gifts. And that's so simple, guys. I received this message just a couple of days ago. Just because our art, our creation could awaken us so fast. Does it make sense? Like, if you would start doing something like that, like singing or dancing or creating art, it could trigger our consciousness so fast to awaken. And that's not something what's supposed to happen. Because believe it or not, but from my own experience, it's not good to awaken before your divine timing for your awakening to happen. Because we live in a matrix, we are living in a matrix, and this system, it's so intense. And from my own experience in the last 2 months, I've been experienced so much beyond the veil in the astral plane and all this kind of stuff. And I just understood for myself that I better even never see, I better never seen that stuff what I've seen in the last 2 months. So the message is, we suppressed our gifts because we didn't want to trigger awakening so fast. But now, because we are already going through the great awakening time, and now for many of us it's time to be awakened. That's why many of us now so attract, so like have desire to do something, and creation flow is powerful like never before. Yeah, I hope it makes sense. I love you, sister. Thank you for holding the space for me. You like doing huge work. Thank you, guys. Okay. Yeah, I have next like in my notes how to start making art, but I believe I already shared that. So just decide what you want to start to do, and then just start. Uh, Take some time, little by little, every day, and start go in this direction, because the strong message what I have now for you guys that we are just planting in seeds that now the great awakening, believe it or not, going to be so freaking strong. Like next year, the year after that, the year after that, we are freaking ascended master gods, goddesses, and so much, and just human, of course. And we are just the first wave of awakening, guys. And now it's a great time to start your business, to start making your art, to start doing something what you wanted whole your life to do, but you were kind of like procrastinating that or being afraid. And also the message for you that we are all so freaking unique. We are so freaking unique. We all have unique keys. We are all the keepers of the golden keys. And there's no one in the whole creation who we can compare to ourselves. That's so strong message. Because even knowing that, even knowing that, I feel like I'm challenging now for sure. Even knowing that, I had in my consciousness, like going through some art or going through some like images or like, wow, it's so good. I will never be able to do that. Wow, it's so good. Wow, my like not going to be this way. And like these thoughts, it's always popping up because it's freaking matrix. It's just in the field, but it's not true, guys. It's not true, guys, because your higher self, your soul is so unique. It's so amazing. And how can you think that your soul doesn't have something juicy for you? Your soul have something juicy for you, and your soul just waiting for you to believe in that, you waiting for you to start doing something, because your soul is that higher self, and she knows this all. So yeah, the message just, guys, it's time to start, because eventually, like this year, next year, in a couple of years, you're all going to be abundant, live in prosperity, and you're going to have many, many, many people, students, who are going to follow your path and going to learn from you, from your first step, from your first struggles, and all this kind of stuff. So it's a time to be not afraid and to be not scared about anything, and feeling nervous and being okay with feeling nervous, and you know no matter how we think, how confident we are, or like that we are god and all this kind of stuff, but sometimes we still feeling these humans emotions, and yeah, going beyond our limitations and all this kind of stuff. I hope it makes sense for you. And I feel I'm so proud of myself and each and every one of you that we are in this now moment working on this grid, because it's a grid work. It's always about grid work, guys. It's always about that, because suppression of our gifts is like from the beginning of our human journey, and you know that. I believe so. Now it's time for a deep breath. Okay. So cool. I'm so happy, honestly. I'm so happy. Because I believe I shared everything I wanted to share. And now it's time for me to bring back Dakota and share light language transmission from her to you. And like do some little meditation with you guys, heart to heart, connect with each other. And let's intend with our energy to clear this greed from Mama Gaia, from each and every one of our soul sister, soul brother, and just, yeah, strive together, strive in our own creation, and remember what we heal within ourselves, we heal within each and every one on the earth plane. So, and in the whole creation, because we are one. And it's always beautiful to repeat that and remember and remind ourselves. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Dakota. Okay. Whew. If you just tuned in this live, just take a deep breath and relax your body. And just bring your awareness into your heart. And just try, if you can, stop whatever you're doing just for this couple of minutes. Just relax and center yourself. Dakota has a really like serious face, like serious face. serious face. But she's so loving. So thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Just bring your awareness into your heart and focus now on your threefold flames of your heart. Just see the blue light flame in your heart, pink flame in your heart, and golden flame in your heart. And just breathe in your heart. And with each and every breath, expand your energy 6 feet apart in each direction. Create a sphere of your heart energy. Just immerse yourself with your heart energy. Just play with your imagination. Imagination is a tool of your creation. It's okay if you don't feel that. Just imagine that it's happening because your intention is a golden key for your creation. And just with your breath right now, expand this energy down to the core of Gaia and connect to the huge crystal in the center of Mother Gaia. And just breathe from here up through all your chakras into your heart. And from your heart, expand the energy up to the source, to the central sun, and even further to the infinite source of love and light. And breathe from source to your heart, and from your heart to Mama Gaia. From Mama Gaia to your heart, up and down, and just breathe like that. And I'm inviting you now to breathe a blue light. A blue light. And now I am centering myself. And I'm inviting our higher self and our beloved Dakota to bring light language for all of us to activate our artistic light codes, our creativity light codes within ourselves. Just remove any old programs, any limiting beliefs relating to art, relating to the creation, creativity. I feel the presence of archangels always around me, and the presence of elementals always around me, and the presence of a Garta being. If you speak light language, just allow yourself to also contribute to this transmission, to this great work. Just express yourself with me. Let's amplify our codes together. Just look at your eyes. And just imagine like blue light coming through your eyes, into your energy field, and in the same time the light going from Mama Gaia and from the source. Just imagine like a lot of blue light, Syrian energy, like in all your fields. Okay. Kuitara kumama mamiara kuara kieta pakuapa. Kituara kiena manara kueta pasaro ina makuta piara. Kuaku aku aku kuku 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 aku kuku ara kiena masa. A lot of energy, guys. I feel like a lot of energy. Shino kujena maraku na mia sara kiana masuru kiana marakuta kiara para kuta pa umpaka. Utuina marakuata piana saru kiata pataku utaku tuku. Ura piana saru kiana marakuta pakai. Sura kiana masaru kiana matura hiara. Arayara kuita pasu ina marakiana masai. She has a lot of elements called as well. Ki shina marakiana masu tutu ino kutu sara. She kunin koita kayara kutu. Uyuna manana kuta pakur. Kwa makai. Shutukutukutukutuku no. Kishtukushtu chichikutukapaku ututututukino kotapaku apa. Suito masuiko namakiara kiana masatu inamarakuta piara. Suro kiana marasu tutututu kiana kuarakataka. Kutukutukutuku ishina maraka. Yukutukutuku amaku. Kutuira kutukutukutuku inamasara. Shiku no kukukukuta paraku anamasara. Shuyutu isapai. Oku masara. Ikutu aku apara. Iku amasara kiatapa kuita masai kiana masai shi kiana masa ukapai kututututu kutukutukutuku apapa piara masai sukutukutuku shu. Okay, I feel we complete on that. Sorry about that. Okay. You even can't imagine, guys, how much I'm grateful for each and everyone to tune in into this life in any moment in the quantum field. And thank you for receiving me. Thank you for receiving this art. I hope that it has assisted you in some way, one or another. And it was just so beautiful to have this time together with you. And I I know that we're gonna have more time together. I love you so much, guys, and until another now. Please share this live if it's resonating with you. And yeah, see you in another now. Bye bye.